This is a Headgum original.
How do you usually feel when you're in an emergency?
Have we started? I can't hear if there's like.
Is this the show?
Playing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's hard because I didn't share the
audio.
The audio, yeah, exactly right. It's obviously hard. Boom! Right? Let's get into it, man. Ooh. Bond of the fucking week, man. I'm going
Christopher Eubank.
Who?
What?
Christopher Eubanks.
Who the hell is that?
Look him up. I'm not like, my job is not to educate you. It's just to answer who I think the Bond of the week is. Like, you have to do your own.
Your job is to make the entertainment there. And this is not entertaining. This is just couples counseling with a third person watching.
Who's the third?
Yeshua. You always leave a chair for him during therapy.
Thank you.
Did you say oops?
I just almost left the Zoom, which would have been funny.
Sorry,
Chris Christopherson.
Okay.
R.I.P.
Kind of from heaven.
Yeah, nice.
Kind of like
Casey?
Ghost Bond.
Casey?
Star is Born.
This one's for Geoff. This one's for my dad, Francisco Lindor.
Yes! Francisco Lindor.
Let's go, Mets.
Yeah.
Oh, my Mets.
Your Mets?
Anya's, of course, Anya's
You can't be a
Our
Boston
Mets.
Bruins fan and a Mets fan. I'm sorry, it doesn't work
Why?
that way.
Takes center stage.
I love Timmy Trumpet.
Yes.
Here we go.
Anya, a big fan of the Diaz entrance.
Wait. It's so loud.
It's really funny to me. Oh, my recording stopped. What the hell?
That's okay.
We don't need yours part.
Yeah, we could keep going.
I get that.
I listen to that song at the gym all the time.
How and when?
At the gym via Spotify.
To me, it's really funny because it's like Mr. and Mrs. Met will often play the trumpet, and then these lights go crazy, and then Edwin Diaz kind of comes out and he's just kind of like,
Yeah,
and everybody's
and
like,
that's me at the gym. As I do that, and everybody does that.
My Bond of the week is Buzz Lightyear, because then his catchphrase could be "To infinity and I'm Bond."
Yeah, it could be that.
Should be that. It's actually really good.
It's fine.
Amir missed it. Do you want to do it again?
I could hear it. Yeah, it was To Infinity and on Bond because I got the wireless headphones. So
I was worried that you
you
couldn't hear it. I thought you had to kind of
sound-
plug in because you didn't laugh or smile.
I didn't think it was funny, but I could hear it.
Okay.
And I was
sound
back
awful,
by the time
though.
you said that.
Yep.
I
You
do?
sound awful
Oh,
in
because
there.
it's this audio?
It is that audio into the Zoom ideally, but not for the recorder. Here's my question to you guys. How would you describe my energy right now?
Manic.
Yeah, manic for sure.
You seem normal.
Did you guys say frantic?
Normal.
No, none of us said frantic.
Well, that's my energy, and I just said it now. Word of the goddamn day. Holy shit. I mean, we're climbing through the hits right now. We're soaring through. You guys know Disneyland with the soaring over California? This is soaring over the Headgum.
No.
This is soaring over the Headgum podcast greatest hits. It's sort of, in
That'd
a
be
way,
fun.
The Eagles. Hotel California.
And that's spelled GEO.
ALI. Yeah. You
Could've
can
gone,
check
like,
out of the
Joe
Zoom
Tell
anytime
is-
you like,
Joe Tello was right there.
but you can never leave the Zoom.
I almost did.
There's a new segment that we've been kind of, I want to say, soaring through over here on the East Coast. Or should I
Geoff,
say Joe's?
can you hear me? You're not reacting to anything I'm saying.
You sound great, Anya. I hear you crystal clear.
Because he's kind of
What
like
about my
everything I'm
audio?
saying.
Is it
He's
better?
just he's
Is
just
my
You sound
audio
way
better?
better now, Amir. Way
Yep.
better.
Yeah.
I would
he's
say
going
your
right
Anya, though,
past.
is pretty
Sorry?
good. Your Anya, though? Guys, there's this new segment we've been doing here over on the East Coast. We're soaring through it, soaring over it, California style hotel, Jotel California style. It's called.
You're not an East Coaster. You're there for a second. You're still one of us. So don't say over here on the East Coast.
Because
that's not you.
This Zoom reminds me of what I really am, which is bad. And I just wanted to introduce a new segment we've been doing over here on the West Coast, right? It's called Casey's Dimes.
You've been doing this?
That's not. Can't
I'm on
be
the
true.
West Coast.
Casey's dying.
What's that? Welcome to Casey's Dimes. This is how it's not, the segment's not Casey's always, but it's Blank's Dimes, right? How many dimes does Casey have? Casey, do you have a coin purse nearby? Do you have your wallet? Something that you would
dime. I have a quarter.
Wow.
I have a quarter.
What I will say is you're the first person during this segment to show any form of currency.
I keep quarters on hands as I like to go play pinball from time to time.
At Waltz, I would say. At Waltz.
Yeah.
You kind of pinball yourself between Waltz and the Fable, I would say, just to kind of let people know where they can meet you on the weekend.
Don't be telling people that. I went on a walk the other day and
A waltz?
I saw a quarter on the ground and I went to pick it up and it was super glued down. I didn't know we were still doing that.
That's
Got
a really
your
funny
ass.
prank, yeah.
Got your ass.
Barcade, yeah, that's
I
cool.
got some barcade tokens also.
So is the answer 0? Sorry, we just need to blaze through this. We need to soar over it.
Yeah, I don't have any dimes.
You have like two and a half in a way.
Sometimes I start to like shut down when people snap at me like that. I don't know what I do that gets people so
You wanted me to hurry up. I don't have any dimes.
All right. Something else we've been toying with, the idea, you guys are going to love this. Basically, while I'm here, I'm starting to sort of elevate my game / consciousness / brain, right? I don't have to be beholden to this nonsense of a show. I can also write novels. And so I am really almost there in terms of getting pen to page. I just need the perfect title. Last week,
Anya loves it.
Last week it was From Brooklyn with Haste was the title.
Mm-hmm.
This week, nobody liked that one. So this week I'm going to pitch.
Yeah, because it's bad.
This week I'm going to pitch Hate and Coffee.
Is that War and Peace?
No.
Is that like hate
anything,
and
it's milk.
ashberry?
If anything, it's more milk and honey than it is War and Peace. But I'm going to say Haste and Coffee.
Haste and Coffee.
Yeah.
Is there a book called Milk and Honey?
Yeah,
you're
Rupi
referencing?
Kaur. I mean, it's a poetry book.
Oh. You're telling
there's
yourself.
lots of two nouns
that.
just
Okay.
as a book. Why haste and coffee?
Because I feel like it could be a sequel, spiritual or otherwise, to From Brooklyn with Haste. This
Which
book
you
would
haven't
center.
What?
You know,
You don't
J.K.
do anything
Rowling
with
was,
haste.
I think I'm pretty
You're
fast.
slow.
You were 5 minutes late to this.
I was 2 minutes late to this. You were later than I.
Not true.
Okay. I thought that the
Okay.
story would be about a guy who's on the go a lot in Midtown Manhattan.
Mhm.
He works at an ad agency. He's sort of a madman in more than one sense because he's dealing with his anger issues because of his strained relationship with his father, but he's also a Madison Avenue ad man. And so he's kind of going, he's kind of
that's
going
the
through his
same
life
as
with
Mad Men.
haste. Yeah, I guess if you really break down Mad Men to like a novel length, I guess it's about that. But mine would be different because the title's Haste and Coffee.
Mhm.
Do you think you could write a novel like that many pages? You think you got that many pages
No.
in you?
I mean, it depends on the font.
What's
It
the
depends
most
on if-
amount of pages you've ever written for a thing?
For one thing,
Yeah, one thing.
34.
We would have, as usual with Geoff, we would
And
have
that's
to
like script formatting, right? Where
Right. It depends on the font, I said.
we would have to like devise a very specific plan to like figure out how to get his particular like brand of I was going to say mental illness, but that feels mean. But like we do, every time we need you to do something, we do have to have like a separate meeting to figure out how we get you to do it on time and in the way that we want. So like we set up all these parameters, kind of like when you're bowling and you have the little guardrails. We're like, okay, so we tell Geoff it's due this time, but really it's due a week later. And we tell him it needs to be this many pages, but really it's just like kind of half that. So if we did that with the novel.
Is Geoff going to cry or is he doing a Robert De Niro impression?
What's the difference?
You talking to me? Well, there's no one else here. Let's talk about dating in LA. You guys are 1 out of 4 of us is wed. The other couple are engaged in, I would say, flirtations on a weekendly basis.
What? The others of us? Who of us is
I would
doing
say
that?
You, me, Casey.
We are engaged in flirtations on a weekendly
basis. Yeah, what the hell's wrong saying that?
2 of us are in, I would say, long-term committed.
Oh, and you don't flirt with Nick? How do you keep the spark alive then?
But you think Amir doesn't flirt with his wife then?
No. Once you're wed, I mean, you already have the ring. You already have that rock. You don't need to flirt.
All right, sorry, I'm derailing. You keep going.
Yeah. What about these Mets?
Let's go.
Right?
So we're completely pivoting from the dating in LA thing.
Anywho.
There songs like that really unlock like a deeply European
primal flirtation, yeah, I was going to say, in all of us. Not even just 3 out of 4. I would sit on Diaz's face if he won the World Series.
Oh my God.
Let's keep it rolling. We're obviously soaring through.
Definitely.
Have you guys been listening to the show since I've been gone?
No.
Well, how do you ask it with such a sad tone?
Because I kind of know the answer, I think. Because you guys didn't know the Dimes segment. You didn't know the new novel title segment.
I thought I listened to them, but I don't recall those segments. Is there an episode that hasn't come out yet?
I haven't listened to the finals. I've obviously listened through the assemblies, but I don't know if Grace is cutting things hither than thither. Slivering them, really.
There's no way you've done Casey's Dimes since you've been to New York.
I haven't done Casey's Dimes, but I did Billy's Dimes with Billy Brick. I did Micah's Dimes. That was the fucking crux of it. And it was the debut also. I mean, how fucking cool is that? To come up with it, debut it, and that's the best that ever happens? So why are you guys not listening to the show? Is it the way I'm outlining it? Because I think we've been doing hits. We've been hitting for a couple of weeks. I think it's been like 8 weeks without a dud.
I have been listening. I said I have.
Okay, then what about Casey then?
I work on a lot of shows, man. You think I got time? You get in my spare time?
I think you have time. I just don't think that you would want to listen to more podcasts. Yeah, I get that. I have sympathy for that because you are the devil to me, as opposed to Anya, who's the devil to me. Nothing. I'm like I'm not getting angry. I just am like curtailing your guys' fear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not listening because I'm jealous of the episodes that I'm not on, and it makes me feel bad. Because you guys are having fun.
There's no way. That's way less believable. I believe what Casey was saying. I don't believe Anya at all.
A little bit. I go, wow, look at all those jokes.
You're jealous of the episodes. There's no way. When you watch like a
I'm
comedy
jealous when
movie,
I'm not on it. Yeah. I want to be on every single episode. And then when I'm not on it, I feel like sad and depressed.
That's what Anya was saying, but you spoke in a cadence that made it seem like you were saying the opposite of what she said.
Yeah, I get that.
You're a wordsmith in terms of foul.
That's how things go at Headgum. A woman says something, and then a man says the same thing in a cadence that feels like it's the opposite.
Yeah, louder, and suddenly it's his idea, right, Casey?
Welcome to every meeting that I ever have.
Thank you.
I was going to say every meeting you've ever had is what I was going to say. I've ever had, rather.
It's like that.
Guys, autumn is upon us. Let's talk about our rose-bud-thorns of the summer. We did this last week, but you guys are all new people. I'll start. Rose was getting the fuck out of the LA studio, right? I don't have to be around you guys. I don't have to be around the energy. I was saying it to somebody the other day. I was like, the energy of the LA studios, everybody's doing their own thing. And then like the most famous people you've ever known walk in, and then I feel like small in comparison. Versus the New York studio.
Who was the most famous person you've seen in the LA studio?
Yeah, I think Roman Reigns came in for one, I think.
Roman Reigns was not in the LA studio.
Then I was worried he was going to be, so I avoid going in. But when I go into the New York office, it's safe because like there might be a random ass day that, you know, who's the biggest star that comes in? Maybe like...
we kind of have big stars
Exploration
on the West Coast.
Live.
Have you heard of David Cross?
I know, but I've never crossed paths with Cross. I've never David crossed paths.
I think Emma probably has it that way on purpose.
Yeah, it's hard. People have to shelter people from me because if they met me, they would maybe move networks, I think is the consensus.
They don't really know who you are.
I know, but they fear knowing me.
Yeah. Yeah. What's up with Casey? He's not here.
Thorn, sorry.
Yeah, he's frozen.
Is that I have to go back to LA soon.
When?
My bud, when? November 3rd.
Yeah. What made you choose the 3rd versus like the 1st of the month?
Because I wanted to be able to vote.
Can you do that remotely now?
Yeah, but you need to get so I would have needed a friend to like mail me my ballot, and that just feels like it's going to get lost. And also, I don't want to put anybody in that position, obviously.
Are you waiting to endorse? Or, yeah, that was my question. Are you waiting to endorse or are you going to do it now?
I'm voting. I'm voting. I'm not going to be pressured to endorse, actually.
But don't you think like with your platform, it's kind of like important?
I think a lot of people are on the fence and they're curious who Geoff will vote for.
The most unhinged person they know will vote for it, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard. Obviously, I just think that I have so many issues with our government in every way. And there are so many things that I would want to change.
This means he's voting for Trump, yeah.
So I don't feel pressured to endorse someone. There's problems on both sides. I encourage people to use your critical thinking skills. Use your vote. Vote small. Vote for what's going on in your city.
I'll say I'm voting for Kamala.
You cannot have cis people making decisions.
And then Jeffrey, you could say.
What's that?
I'm getting RFK vibes from Jeffrey.
But so that means Trump because he's telling people to vote for Donald.
I'm saying like I'm not endorsing and I'm not going to feel pressured. But like obviously you should vote.
Not endorsing, but who are you going to vote for? Like I'm voting for Harris. Who are you going to vote for?
Harris isn't even a bad vote, but it's maybe, obviously it's good for others to vote for Harris, I would say.
Yeah. What about for you specifically?
For me, I mean, it's hard to know what would be good for me to do. I know what I'm going to do. But I fear endorsing because of the ramifications, the Rammies.
Who's Casey going to vote for?
I think he might need a couple of dimes before he has a dog in the fight. Does that make sense? Like,
no.
I don't think we want people like Casey deciding who's in governance. Does that make sense? Or do you guys disagree?
No, I kind of think Casey and like all people should have a say.
Why?
Ex-cons. I think it's important.
It seems like a toss-up right now, so every kind of vote is important.
Yeah, you seem like a tosser right now because of the way you're pressuring me.
Not really.
Sort of a wanker, yeah. Someone who cranks that shaft in terms of voting fraud.
Anya, have you decided or are you sort of waiting how the dust settles?
My bud is Halloween.
Okay.
Oh.
My bud is Halloween.
I was going to say for summer. Yeah.
There wasn't even a podcast yet, and we're already at a break.
Guys, should rainforest tribes have access to Starlink internet?
Yeah, why not?
That's cool. Should we tell them about it or just they have the access technically?
If they can figure it out, they got it.
That's what I thought too. Yeah,
but it's up to them if they do.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's rein it in because I do
Lead
need
them
to
to
get
water.
to. Here we go.
What was that?
Welcome to Birdle. This is Wordle, but it's for birds.
Birdle.
Are you guys ready?
Eagle.
I would. Okay.
Yeah, eagle.
Yeah, Robin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Got it.
That's Hashtag stop the share. That was it. So way to ruin the segment, Amir.
What's next?
All right. Next segment.
All right. Next
yeah,
segment.
let's keep them coming. Geoff, what?
Welcome back to Birdle. This is another one. This is another one. Let's go. Amir guessed the last one, so let's go to Casey. I almost called him. Almost called you China.
So the last one was eagle.
The last one was eagle. This is a different word, but you can still guess eagle because it might be a good guess.
I'll guess Robin.
Okay, interesting. Very interesting, actually.
Anya's turn.
Anya?
It's a bird name with only 5 letters?
There's tons. Yeah. What the hell?
Hold on.
Are you okay? We can obviously go to. Oh my god!
I know a bad guess. You want to steal my bad guess?
Yeah.
Raven.
Yeah, that's bad because we know the R and the N.
Exactly. Oh, but we got an E and an A. That's pretty good.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah. What could it possibly be?
Wait, I got a guess.
What is it?
Okay, you can't Google them, Anya. You do this every time. Every game you Google and then you ruin it.
Well, I can't Google what bird you're thinking of. I just need
but you can Google 5-letter bird.
No, it's not what I did. I just Googled list.
No, don't.
I just needed to know some bird names.
Fine. What's your guess?
Crane.
Yeah, nice. Whatever. Fuck you guys.
It's really good. I like the way that.
All right. Hashtag stop the share. Nice. Way to go, guys. You guys ruined a perfectly good segment. All right.
That one was us actually playing.
On to the next segment.
He's so pissed. Let's go back to when you called Casey China.
All right. Welcome back to Birdle. This is basically Wordle, but it's for birds. I think it's China's turn. I want to say. Sorry, Casey. Now you got me saying it.
That's not. We're looking at a Chapel Roan endorsement article on Forbes.
Shit. What?
Did you just want to steal her rationale, or?
I didn't steal her rationale. I stole her direct quote. None of you guys got the reference.
No, I got the reference.
Welcome back to
we
Birdle.
all got the reference.
I didn't get the reference.
We're still
Here we go.
doing
Welcome
Birdle?
back to. This is Birdle, dude. Christ. All right.
Social clip.
Quail.
Whale?
Quail.
That's a good guess, Casey.
Holy shit.
Evidently
Literally
not.
none.
Yikes.
It's classic China.
Stork.
Sorry, hang on. My recording keeps stopping.
That's okay. Your computer's probably full. Stork.
All right, stork. T and R is working, but not necessarily stork.
And for people that are just listening along, they can't really understand the segment, or
I think they're loving it, or
TRE
bands.
EG.
Your guess is Shrieg.
Yeah.
2 E's.
Correct.
2 E's. All right. Shrieg. Not a valid word.
Egret.
Egret.
All right,
Show me
keep it.
egret.
I know you love Victoria's egret.
Oh, yeah,
And again, that's a
really
very
good.
nice pattern. It looks like a smiley
Hashtag stop
face.
the share. All right. That actually was Birdle, guys. Thank you guys for playing along, and here we go.
Wait, Geoff, I have a question. Was it like a creative decision to like move so fast through everything today?
Welcome back to Birdle is what I was going to say.
I thought we just moved on from Birdle.
We didn't move on. We moved from that Birdle. I said, thank you guys for playing Birdle. Here we go. Back to Birdle.
Eagle.
We already did Eagle. There are no repeats.
Crane.
We did Crane.
Ukraine, then.
Too many letters. You guys are ruining what's an amazing segment for the audio listeners, especially.
His issue with Ukraine is that it's too many letters.
Macaw.
Macaw.
You're telling me Casey doesn't have a list of bird names pulled up right now? Like, of course he does.
Of course I do.
All right, there's a C, but it's not in the right letter. Or sorry, it's not in the right place. There is a C.
Okay.
That was the only
Going
one.
through the list.
Canaire.
C's.
If that's your guest, we can do it. But you guys there's no A's. There's no A's confirmed. And you're guessing another word with 2 A's, and it's going to say it's not a real word. Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I take it back. I take it back.
Good.
Birds.
No, this isn't fun when you Google.
What about
It's
What
not
about
fun
flock?
either way.
flock? Is sort of bird adjacent.
Fine, flock. No way. F and C are in the right places after Amir guessed flock. Back to China, Casey.
Okay, 1 second.
Oh, I got it. Oh, sorry.
What?
Anya, go.
Finch.
Show me Finch. Woo!
That kinda
Hashtag
looks
stop
like
the
this-
share.
Saddam Hussein.
Stop the share.
Diagram.
All right. I really do appreciate you guys working with me on that. What would you guys say is the most frantic thing about your guys' asses?
I've got an answer to this unanswerable question. I feel like Casey and I get into frantic mode.
Holy shit. Welcome back to Birdle. Here we go. Amir?
Um, Raven.
Amir, the cool thing would have been
Okay,
to kind of
the A.
cede your time back to me so I could finish my sentence.
The A is in the right
I'm not
place.
Curious
Cool.
what Anya was.
The A is in the right
would have to
place, and
say.
so is your guys' hearts, I think. I hope. As long as you're not Googling, it should be going well.
I'm Googling because I wanted to hear what Anya had to say about me and her getting into frantic mode.
Our
Just-
frantic mode is the 5 minutes before and after a live stream is supposed to start. Casey and I are peak frantic mode then. Wouldn't
And then
you
let's
say,
get
Casey?
another bird. We can keep
Yeah, I
the
could-
conversation
I could
flowing
agree
and
with that.
soaring, but basically we also need to be guessing birds.
Okay.
Is that why
Also-
you're doing the soaring thing? Is it like a bird thing? Is that why you're speeding by everything that everyone says in every segment so that nothing lands? Amir's gone, by the way.
No, I think I'm genuinely trying to have an amazing time.
You are?
That's crazy to hear. That's so shocking.
Okay, just a reminder that there are no repeats of birds, but there might be repeats of things you've guessed for other rounds, right? And that's something that I'm
Right.
a little worried you guys aren't going to kind of commit to memory.
Right. There's not that many birds with 5-letter names.
Okay. Amir?
Tari. Tarry.
Macaw.
Macaw. Oh!
Nice.
Hashtag stop the share.
Why do you keep stopping
Yeah.
it?
What do you mean?
Because he has
just
to
go to a
input.
different
He has to
tab.
To put
input
in
a
another
new.
bird.
No, I'm
He
not
wants to see
inputting
it.
it. You guys don't get it. You don't know how to host the show. All right, here we go. Do you guys think that you focus too much on what's not going well in your life, that it spoils what's going well in your life?
Don't answer because he's just going to go back to the bird thing.
I'm not going to go back
I
to the
actually
bird thing
don't
until
think
the
I do.
perfect
I think
moment.
I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping the good things in focus.
That's good. Do you think?
Oh, so Casey gets to answer, and we don't cut him off to go back to the bird thing. That's just a joke that happens when Anya talks.
Holy shit!
No, that's good. It's a good bit.
Do you want to do like an Anya's druthers to make up for it, or
No, thank you.
no? Come on, let's do a really short Anya's druthers. Okay, here we go. For the duration of this song, Anya's druthers.
Anya, don't do it. He's gonna just pull up a Birdle.
I don't think he's gonna do a Birdle this time. I think he really wants to give Anya the
I don't think he
stage.
does.
No, let me do it. I'll do a 3-minute.
A really
2
low
minutes.
stakes
2 minutes.
interrogation.
2 minutes on the board. You're not saying anything.
Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba.
Just to be clear, this is Anya's 2
This is
minutes.
Anya's
with
time.
Whatever
This
she
is
wants
Anya's
to do,
time,
yeah.
Geoff. Give her her time.
I'm just saying she's not doing anything.
Can I get a time check?
You have 48 seconds left. This is insane that you're doing this. I feel like it's not cool of you. Everybody jumps down my throat.
You can ask for an extension.
I'm good. Thank you.
Now, do you want to say anything?
Will not be taken as a fool by you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The silence was deafening.
Maybe for
actually
our
really
audio
loud.
listeners, I'll ask Grace to ADR some druthers.
Oh,
I'm not
that's
going to let
cool.
you cut me off, Geoff.
So
I
she'll-
wasn't going to.
and
You're
now
just
we'll
gonna
never
I don't
know.
believe you.
All right.
Literally, you'll do anything for a laugh. You will throw any of your coworkers under the bus for a laugh, and we
Of
all know
course.
that.
That's what we do for a living, is make people
Ex-
laugh.
Not
That's not what
you.
we do.
I work at a podcast
Oh, wow.
company.
Oh, wow. The truth finally starts coming out. When we're on the show, Casey's trying to be a fucking clown. But then when I'm like, you know what we all do for a living is try to make people smile, Casey's like, actually, that's not in my purview. What the fuck? Nobody's saying anything now.
No,
I
please.
tried to
It's
come up
time
with-
to go back to the show.
Okay, then say
Next
some
segment.
shit. No, because you keep saying that I cut you off at every turn, so say something. I won't
You
cut
were
you off.
asking Casey a question. I'm done. I had my druthers. I
He
feel
was?
good.
I don't think I was.
You were, because that's why I said, like, oh, you're not cutting him off to play Birdle.
The show needs some real animosity. None of this manufactured shit. What?
Welcome back to Birdle. All right. I think it was Anya's turn. There we go. Right?
I got it. I'm good. Just load it up, babe. Let's do it.
It's here.
I
You
can
don't
see it.
No, we
I
don't
can
see
see
it.
it. I can see it. I can see it.
All right. Hashtag stop.
Oh, I
the
can see it. I
share.
can see it. I can see it. I can see it. I
don't
can see it.
now.
Sorry.
I don't see it now.
Load it back up.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Raven.
Raven. Oh!
Yeah.
Hashtag stop the share.
Hell yeah. And that's the power of a 2-minute druthers. You should give that to everybody. It makes you very powerful.
Welcome back to Birdle. It's Casey's turn, otherwise
Goose.
known as Shine.
Goose.
Okay, here we go.
Goose.
Goose. Okay, so the O is where it's meant to be. Let's take it to stork. Oh!
Okay,
Hashtag
are we done?
Stop the share. Okay. I guess we can move on to Birdle.
This is a very
Welcome back to
lopsided
Birdle.
episode.
All right, here we go. I think it's Anya's turn. It's Anya's turn.
I have no more bird names. Hold on.
It's like another it's a reminder that some things that might have been guessed for other for other birds might.
You gotta say goose
Geese.
at this point.
Crane?
Not
Crane?
goose,
We do crane.
geese.
Geese.
Oh no! He outsmarted you.
Amir?
I mean, try Gauss. Is Gouse, which is a type of goose.
Not a valid word.
Interesting.
It's probably goose, guys. It's probably
Anya?
goose.
I think goose sounds right.
Okay. Goose. Oh! Okay. All right, that really was Birdle. Thank you guys for playing along with that. On my outline, it says a lot of Birdle. All right.
I think you can check that off then.
Welcome to Ranch or Nah.
Cool.
The hell?
Wholesome yum.
Okay, guys, for some reason,
Amir's gone.
what the hell?
Geoff, I give you such loud reactions to every segment, even though half of them are half baked.
Where did Amir go?
I don't know.
And you just ignore me like this. I'm always laughing at the things you say.
All right, you
I'm
know what?
giving you what you want.
Hashtag stop the share until Amir gets back, okay? Let's just
Okay.
chat. Let's just
About
have
Amir?
some- Sure. I mean, if you want, I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
Is he in the Zooms? No, he left. What the hell?
No, he's gone. I think he said he wasn't hearing, but maybe he's doing a little joke.
Is this still the show or
This is, I mean, it might get cut out. It might not. It depends on how good the conversation flows / soars. Okay, here we go.
Love it.
Welcome to Ranch or Nah. This is a game show. It's the only game show, rather, where you decide whether a sauce is ranch or blue cheese dressing.
If I left again, would it read as a joke, or would you just also think it was technical difficulties?
I think the latter, because you're so small on the Zoom
Yeah,
/ also as a
yeah.
man. Yeah, as a man as well as a man.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ranch or Nah?
For
Ranch.
this? Ranch.
Yeah. Casey?
ranch?
Correct! Ranch or Nah?
Nah.
Okay.
What could this be? Blue cheese?
Yeah, it's either ranch or blue cheese.
It's either ranch or blue cheese.
All of
That's
these are
the
going to be
pick.
either ranch or blue cheese.
Gonna go.
Yeah, say it
ranch.
again.
I think that's ranch. Do you usually dip radishes in cheese?
I think it's thick. I think it's blue cheese.
I think I'm going to be thick.
Nice.
Thank you.
Who said blue cheese?
Anya.
Wrong.
Oh.
That's ranch. Guys, ranch or Nah?
Man.
Man.
There's dill in
Now
there.
I don't know.
Yeah.
There's dill
You
in
think
there. That's ranch.
They ever put
That's
dill
ranch.
in blue cheese?
No.
You really think you're
that's
dipping
ranch.
snap peas in ranch, though?
Yeah, it's the same thing as before.
It doesn't look good. Either way, this doesn't look good to me. I'm
Is it
not
the
a
white sauce.
Yeah, I'm not a white sauce kind of guy.
Same
I was gonna
here.
say, yeah, it's hard to have with
It's like
sides.
sour
You
milk.
don't-
It's like
not-
sour.
You don't like
yeah,
ranch?
cream.
I do not like ranch.
Casey?
I like ranch.
I didn't ask.
I'm
Casey?
not big on ranch. I'll do like an aioli or something like that. But
Wow,
Yeah.
you guys
Like,
are crazy.
doesn't do it.
It's
for
not
me.
even good for you. So why am I stomaching through this sour, milky thing? It's not even healthy.
No, it's really good tasting.
People put it on salad. That seems counterintuitive to
Putting
me.
it on salad is fucking disgusting. But you
What?
can't have fries without ranch.
What?
You can't
What?
obviously
I
have fries
almost
without ranch.
exclusively
Ranch, I was
have
gonna say,
fries
yeah.
without ranch.
Dude, I never.
What about
gonna
what about a
say.
Cobb salad? You're gonna put ranch on that.
I don't like a Cobb.
What about a Cobb? Speaking of Cobb, this is ranch.
You guys all think this is ranch?
Yeah.
Anya?
Yes.
Wrong. Blue
blue-
cheese.
It's blue cheese with dill in it?
Please.
blue cheese, please.
How do you know it's blue cheese? You probably Googled blue cheese, but you don't know for sure this is an image of blue cheese. It could be an image of ranch.
They were
This is
using
one of the-
ranch to shoot blue cheese. It's like a day for night situation.
Yeah.
Also, one of the craziest food styled photos. Like, there's so much dirty flecks.
This is
The veggies look like
disgusting.
shit.
This photo is taken from a
Disgusting
blue
food
cheese
photo.
dressing recipe.
Oh, it's a horrible photo.
A blue cheese
Oh,
recipe.
God.
Ranch or
Disgusting.
nah?
It's got to be ranch. You're not making your own blue cheese, are you?
It's from Paleo Life, so I think it's ranch.
Ranch.
What is ranch made out of?
Blue cheese.
What's blue cheese? Well, what's ranch? Is it like egg white and like
I think
sour
it's sour
cream or
cream and dill and onions and herbs and sauce.
no wonder it sucks.
And sauce.
The hard part is getting the sauce.
Ranch or blue cheese, guys? Let's keep this shit going. Let's not let it get derailed or deranched.
Yeah, you're right. Let's not riff
Blue
around this. Let's just kind of
cheese.
play the game.
Really?
Blue cheese for me too. I just do
Blue
whatever Casey
cheese,
says.
baby. Ranch's lady.
Ranch.
We're
Wrong.
eating a lot of ranch.
Guys, ranch or nah?
I don't fucking know. This is
That
so. I
looks
can
like-
see blue cheese. Look,
Yeah, I
there's
see
blue cheese in the
blue cheese
background.
in the
It's blue
background.
cheese.
Doesn't matter.
But is that a fake
It's a red
out?
herring. It's a red herring.
It's a blue herring. Actually,
It's
go
a-
back to Birdle. I want to choose herring.
It's herring with the side of blue cheese.
It's a blue heron.
I went to Chili's this weekend with my goddaughter.
Wait,
and she
Anya,
tried
so did
ranch.
I. Not with my goddaughter, it was with Johnny, but still.
That's so awesome.
Which,
She tried
you went
ranch
with
for
your
the first
daughter.
time, and she loved it.
Which
Why?
Chili's? Encino or
Monrovia.
Monrovia?
Glendale.
Yeah.
It was actually
Yeah.
my first
Chili's
time.
in Glendale.
My first time in a Chili's
Glendale,
in my
New
li-
York,
in my
I
life.
said.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think there's a Glendale, New York.
There is. It's next to Middle Village, which I'm pretty sure is the hub of the KKK.
I know you save worst episodes ever for Pile, but this has to be one of the worst episodes ever. We've completely forgotten we're on a podcast at this point. And
Ranch.
it's specifically
blue cheese.
visual
Blue
jokes.
Blue cheese.
Correct! That was blue cheese.
We don't know which one it was, and it doesn't
Here we
matter.
go.
Ranch.
And also, every time it shows a
Ranch.
picture, it also shows like the left third of the photo sometimes. Do you guys get that bug?
Yeah.
Or is that just
Yeah.
on my computer?
I get it, but I'm powering
Ranch.
through.
Yeah, I just need to get to the end.
Just can't
of
wait to
this.
dip inside ranch
Is this
again.
how you expected this to go, Geoff?
Not really. I thought you guys would be really enjoying this. I actually showed it to somebody before this, and they were like, that's a really good segment because you can't tell.
Who
Who?
said that?
Ooh.
That's a really
Get them-
good
get-
segment because you can't tell.
Because it's impossible to play.
It's a
Ooh,
photo.
ooh.
This is
An audio
an audio medium.
medium, mostly, yeah.
You're showing us pictures of cups and jars full of white cream,
It was
Yeah.
Micah.
and Micah
No,
told you this
yeah.
was a really good segment.
That's why we got to
Maybe.
keep him on the sales team.
Yeah, he doesn't
Are
work
you
in
at-
content.
Are you at the studio? Where are you? How are you
Yeah.
talking to Micah?
I'm laying supine on the conference table.
Yay.
Blue cheese.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, I think it's ranch, so whatever. Let's just
There's
kind
a
of
dirty
keep going.
spoon
Why don't we
also.
soar through this?
That's
segment?
really good. Okay, this was ranch. All right, next. Ranch or nah?
Ranch.
Ranch.
Blue cheese.
Casey?
I don't know.
Ranch.
Ranch is correct, but you don't have to scream.
Micah's right that it's hard to tell.
Ranch or blue cheese, guys? Come on, let's soar through this shit.
It's a black screen. Blue cheese.
It's so thin,
Amir?
but I
Amir?
guess
So
it's blue cheese. But
watery.
it's soup. It's oat.
Casey,
China.
This
No,
is a
ranch.
chive latte.
Ranch.
One.
Ranch. I
a
changed.
chive tea latte.
I'm gonna go ranch.
I'm going
Can I
ranch
get a
too. I
dirty
changed my answer.
chive? It's a spring onion with a shot of espresso.
Sorry, dirty chai.
Dirty chive. Or have you never worked in the service industry before?
Or have you never been to Hidden Valley?
India.
Yeah, or have you never played ranch or nah?
This was blue cheese.
Fuck.
What do
Why
you
are
guys
people
think?
whisking their own blue cheese? Oh, to make it like creamier, I guess.
What do you guys think
How
this
many-
shit is?
How many of those do you have
Blue
left?
cheese.
There's like 18 left.
You're lying.
There's no way.
The theme of this episode was a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot of everything except for jokes and laughs.
Is this ranch or blue cheese dressing?
Blue cheese.
Blue cheese.
You know, if you guys
I'm
were,
starting to think there's no difference between the two, quite frankly. They're all just this sour, milky,
what?
white cream.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You know, I try to come up with some fun ass shit. You guys kind of just
No, you didn't. I think
steamroll
I
through.
would say you barely tried to come up
I
with
would
fun.
I would say that I spent a
No.
couple
You did
hours coming up
Birdle
with
and
this.
ranch or nah.
He even ran it by other people.
Now let's play Birdle or nah. Is this
All right.
a jar of ranch or
Wait,
the word
bird
store?
or is it a bird?
Bird or
Yeah.
ranch?
Welcome back to Birdle. Here we go. All right. I'm going to need to
Ranch.
start with okay, here we go. Ranch.
Yes.
Wrong. All right, there's an A for sure, but it's not in the where it is in the ranch, right?
Right.
Got him. Got his ass.
That was a Headgum original.